everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, and today we are doing some dupes. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is my first dupes of 2022, and I'm kind of proud of it. I'm such a mixed bag of how I am on YouTube as far as a viewer of other channels. Sometimes when I see dupe videos, I don't watch them because I don't want to be like, oh, I already thought of that and I haven't made the video yet, you know? And then sometimes I'm just like, ooh, what do they have? So it's weird. But anyway, I applied these for you to show you so that you can see, because what is the fun of a dupes video without actually seeing how similar the products are side by side. This side is the affordable drugstore and this side is the more high-end version. Personally, I'm sitting here and I can't tell. Like if you did my makeup while I was sleeping on me, I'd be like, so which is the Charlotte Tilbury? Did you ever watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians and Khloe was asleep getting her makeup done? I don't remember which episode that was. Was that the wedding? Was that Kim's wedding? One of Kim's weddings? Anyway, I'm like, how do people do that? Okay. Primers. Okay, we've got the Tatcha blurring, the Silk Canvas Primer. Do people still care about this? This was such a huge, I remember like the height of Jeffree Star and Toddy and all those other creators. This was like their thing. Also, can I just say, I have a lot of imposter syndrome going on. If you don't know what that is, look it up. And I have a hard time watching other people do what I do and basically just going, well, they're better than me, so why should I bother? So that's another reason there's times I just don't watch videos. And often I don't watch, especially very popular creators, because I get very intimidated. And now you know a little more about me. Okay, so the Tatcha Silk Primer is a beautiful product. Tatcha, beautiful, everything, you know, just about everything they make. So this is a very blurring, softening, smoothing primer. It's beautiful. It has some, would you say, proprietary ingredients? This is very nice, but you know, hey, so is this Essence Primer. This is something kind of new they came out with, and I think I've shown it to you before. I've reviewed it before. It is the Poreless Skin Blurring Putty Primer. This is silicone free. I don't think either of them are fragrance free, to be honest with you. This just costs in the single dollar range, and this costs in the double dollar range. And I mean double, like double. Like, is this like 40 bucks? And I think this is $5. So I just think that both do a wonderful job in creating a smooth canvas for foundation. And I always like primer because I think it helps my makeup wear longer and my makeup go on better, but it's not required, you know, but I do like this. Tara, one of you told me that you saw the Milani Glow, this was what you mentioned, right? Was a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury skin tint. No, Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. And I'm like, okay, I have both. Let's take a look. And I have been raving about the Charlotte Tilbury. So let's figure out, is there something drugstore that is just as good? And I will say, yes, and very different. You know, I mean, it's funny because even when you find something that is so similar, there's something about it that is different. Okay. On this side of my face, I have the Milani Skin Glow. The drawback of this Milani is that it has a more limited shade range than the Charlotte Tilbury. I mix 110 with 210. 110 is just a little too light, 210 is a little too dark. So it's not bad for me having both tubes, because then I can just kind of custom my own shade based on winter, summer, in between. And the benefits of this is that it has 29% squalane. So we love that this has squalane. It's got electrolyte water. Sorry, what is that called? Oh, electrolyte coconut water blend. And it's really, really moisturizing. This is made in Germany. This is drugstore. It blows my socks off. Sometimes the Milani, it's made in Europe and it's phenomenal, and it's $10. Like, thank you. You can buy both these tubes and still spend less than this. Next up, concealer. So another concealer that's high-end that I have been singing the praises of is the By Terry. This is their Hyaluronic Hydra concealer, and I love this, and I have a whole video on By Terry, and this product you can just use all over the face. You can use it under your eyes. It blends beautifully, it hydrates, it conceals. It's very undetectable, and it's lovely. Then the e.l.f. Brightening Concealer, which, golly, you know, this is the Flawless Brightening Concealer. Same idea. It's got a pen, you know, with the brush, and it's got a huge shade selection. That's, I think, what's going for this. And it's hydrating. It has excellent coverage. It is brightening. You can use it elsewhere on the face. Like, it is just a good concealer. And I think as well, it's undetectable. Like, it's just doing its job. It's neither thick or, you know, tacky. It just kind of blends right in. I barely have to set it. I typically don't use a lot of powder under my eye area, so that is the case for both of them. But this is definitely a very good, affordable alternative to this, even though I love you. Eyeshadow. So I decided to play with my new Viseart that I got in my lucky bag from Beautylish, and oh, this little quad is so amazing. It's such a powerhouse. Like, it's got a lot of punch for these shades. Plus, if you're looking for something that is a cool tone, lilac, you know, the lavender, this is beautiful. Now, y'all know how much I love my JOA shadows, and these are so freaking awesome. You can get them at CVS. You can get them on the JOA website. This is the Lavender Fields, I think it's called. Yeah. So, so good. Now this, yes, I know, it is not exact. I mean, there is not like shadow for shadow. Oh, look at, here's this and here's that. But what I did was so I'm wearing these two shades from the JOA palette, and I'm wearing these two, well, am I wearing these two? No, these two shades from the Viseart palette. And I'll let you be the judge, because while I was applying them, I could see a bit of a difference. And I could tell that this side from the JOA side was had a little more red, had a little more pink, whereas this one had a little more kind of, you know, dusty plum, kind of platinum, pewter, let's call it that, undertone. And this one, when I applied the metallic shade, this shimmer shade with my finger, it didn't have the impact that this one did. This one, oh my goodness, putting this on with just your finger, you don't need any base, any fixer product, any setting spray, anything like that. It just, it's phenomenal. But the end result with this is the same. I think the only difference is this one is a little sparklier. This one is a little more kind of pearl metallic finish. And, you know, I'm happy with either. And if you're looking for something that is similar to this in terms of shade range, because you're just you know, you're loving a purple shadow that's very soft and pretty, this is your gal, you know, like you are gonna have so much fun with this. Okay, one of my favorite high-end mascaras is the NARS Ultra Climax Extreme. Sorry. This mascara has, I think this is like my second or third tube I've bought. When I like a high-end mascara and I repurchase it, I think that says a lot because I have dozens of drugstore mascaras that I will reach for more than a high-end mascara. But every now and then, I really like a high-end mascara. I think this beats the latest YSL launch that they just had. And I think this one is better than the red tube version, okay? So the drugstore mascara that I think is killing it and really is kind of, you know, your same in terms of covering lashes, being really dense, really pigmented, is the Milani Anti-Gravity highly rated mascara. The brush is different than the NARS. It's a little bit curved. This claims to be a curling mascara, kind of a lifting mascara. And I think that the formula is slightly thinner than the NARS formula in terms of you could probably do 2 coats and get a very thick, dramatic effect. Whereas the Milani, I'm probably like a 3 coats of it. This is a dramatic mascara. I need a mascara that with the first coat is just like impact. If I have to sit there and like gently kind of comb every lash with just a tiny bit of product, it drives me crazy. All right, next we have bronzer. Now, I love the Vive makeup by Jamie Genevieve. This is the bronzer. It is beautiful. This is what I'm wearing on this side. This is the Duo Modern Bronzer in Light 1 and 2. This comes from the UK. You can buy it from her website. You can buy it from Cult Beauty. Cult Beauty? Yeah, I'm trying to think of the different, I think it's Cult Beauty that has it. So I love Jamie Genevieve, her channel, her artistry, and I think her makeup line is stellar. I was gonna say something, I didn't know. Stupendous. No, I love it. I love it. But if you want to support another female makeup line and you don't want to order from the UK or spend that money, the Lip Bar has these double, what are these called? Fresh Glow Bronzer and Blush Duo, and this is Travel Bug. These bronzers are so pigmented. If you are a darker complected person, this is such a good line for you because they have a phenomenal shade range, plus the pigmentation just really lends itself to deeper skins, and it is not chalky or washed out at all. So I have to go in with a very gentle hand actually, because I find this to be kind of a lot, but I'm happy with that. So I used this one right here. This is the other, this is kind of like your blush and this is like your bronzer. And they do look very similar. They have a ton of pigment, a ton of intensity, and a little bit of shimmer. This one less than this one. This one's a little more shimmerier than this one. But I think the result and the finish is the same. This one you can see has just a bit of radiance, whereas this one is probably a little more flat, you know, but I love it. And then last, we have lips. And so we've got on this side Charlotte Tilbury, which, hello, I know, she's kind of the queen. For pencil, I have the Lip Cheat, which is iconic, and I think this is Pillow Talk. And I show you how these it is so hard to get exact shades. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm so close with these, okay? So bear with me. But texture and wear and finished product is, for me, what counts. And if you can tell which is which on my face or between which side, I mean, great. You've got some pretty good vision there. Okay, so this is on this side, and then Jason Wu for Target. These lip liners are so good, and I like them. I dupe them to some of the other high-end lines that, especially if they are the type of pencils you sharpen. I love an automatic pencil. I love the Dominique Cosmetics. I love the BK Beauty. But if you're looking for something to dupe the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner that is sharpened, that you sharpen, the Jason Wu is very similar to that. Oh, here comes that sun again. And this shade is 01, Adored, and it is so good, and I love it. I love it. This liquid lipstick from Charlotte is the Hollywood Lips. This is the shade Rising Star, and you know, it's your typical liquid lip, right? I have it right here. It smells yummy. It's like, it really smells like a can of frosting. Like when you open Duncan Hines frosting. Okay, so I want to eat this. But then on this side, we've got Joa, and this is the Endless Longwear Lip Color. This is the shade Taffy? Tasty. This is the shade Tasty. You can see how it's just a little bit more of a yellow nude, but it is so similar. Oh, this one doesn't smell. No, this one smells like nothing. Like you smell a little bit of product smell. They're both burrito proof. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. I hope that was fun. If you're one of those people that just scrolls down to the bottom and looks in the description box because you want to know what to shop for dupes, fine, whatever. It's all down there. And if you've got something better and sort of a more similar dupe, a more dupier dupe than what I came up with, let me know. I need to know. I do like watching dupe videos. I do. I just sometimes, if I haven't done one in a while, I kind of don't look. And then now I'll probably go watch and see what other people are saying. So, and I like to come up with ones that not everybody is duping, and that I think just the finished result, that yes, you've got your shade, you've got your consistency, you know, your textures and your finishes, but how does it look? How does it wear? And that I think is, you know, very important. So there you go. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you're well. Leave me a comment just to say hi. That would be great. And I'll see you next time. Bye.